So this is an impromptu pick a card reading. I wasn't gonna do one today. Definitely wasn't posting a pick a card reading today, but I guess you could say I was obsessed about maybe the energies around us right now collectively on a obsessive level. We just got through with that intense full moon in Scorpio recently. If you're watching this when it's filmed, and that lingers. There's like an obsessive like things that should have been said or didn't get said, things that I wish I could do but I can't. It's all of that, and this could be romantic, platonic, I don't know. But what you are going to do on the way to liking the video and subscribing to the channel is you're going to pick a card. You're going to pick an image that you see on the screen with your third eye, not your first or second eye, just whatever that you're drawn to. You can be drawn to more than one. You could also just watch the video all the way through if you want to and just get messages that way. We have fun over here. It's a vibe. Don't try to make anything fit that doesn't, completely resonates. Leave it for someone else, leave it to God, leave it for the algorithm. I don't know, but you ain't got to take it. You ain't got to claim it, but I'm just here to be a tool and a spiritual guide for you for whatever reason you need it. So subscribe if you haven't. I love you. I mean it. I'm not going to bore you to death. Go ahead and pick your pile out in the description or the pinned comment, and I will see you over there. Bye for now.
Spirit guide you. Blessings in all we do.
What up, pile number one? Welcome to your reading. We're looking at who's obsessed, or at least obsessively thinking about you. Don't know where we're going, but we're going somewhere. It could be romantic or platonic. Put yourself where you fit in. If the messages don't resonate, please don't make them resonate. Don't make them fit. Just accept this may not be your pile or your reading or your whatever, and give it to God, the universe, the next person, whatever. The algorithm, I don't know. Give it to somebody. But you know what this is. I'm gonna break down, say, the astrological placements with the astrology dice that we got before we get into it. But this is gonna be from their perspective, because we want to know, why are they obsessed? I see Saturn in Pisces in the second house. This is somebody who deeply wants to connect, deeply wants to merge on a spiritual level, but at the same time don't know how to. Don't know where you end and they begin. Don't know how to. It's it becomes a control thing. It becomes a let's lose ourselves in each other. It's karmic. It's soulmatey. It's twin flamey. It's gross a little bit, and it's annoying for everybody. Right? Because it's two people who desperately want to make something work, but don't have all the pieces, don't have all the parts, or something like that. It's kind of what it's giving. You could be dealing with don't have to be, or you could be a Capricorn. You could be an Aquarius. You could be a Pisces. You could be a Taurus, Libra, Cancer. That's what I'm getting for what I see in front of me. But yeah, it's somebody who desperately wants to connect and maybe have a weird connection with spirituality or religion. They could be super religious or super conservative, or they could be the opposite way, super woo-woo and super new agey, almost kind of in a exaggerated way, because they're trying to identify with it to define some sense of worth. The second house is about worth. So Saturn in the second house is somebody who has a hard time finding value and worth in, say, the mundane. It could be someone who struggles with money, struggles with, say, the relationship with the spiritual and the 3D as a whole. So it could be somebody who always kind of feels a little bit imbalanced or off. It's they go through one extreme of being super holy or super, in their emotions and nothing matters but love and experiences. And then all of a sudden they'll shift into where's the bag? They want to get freaky deaky all the time. They'll shift into the super material, right? So they're kind of interesting in that way, or dualistic. They you don't know if you're coming or going with them, and I don't know if this is a romantic person or not. It could be. It's someone who's very close to you, want to be close, at the very least friends, but their truth in the connection is justice. So they feel there's something even they feel there's something that's beyond you and them when it comes down to the connection itself, what draws you to them, the things you have in common, the soulmatey energy of it all. It's we've done this before in a past life or something. It's they would believe you type shit, I'm gonna pull some of these oracle cards before we get into the tarot, though. I had to pull myself back. I had to stop, get ahead of myself. You know, I got these other cards in my hand. I see the Ace of Spades, which is having real conversations. They come across as truthful in how they talk to you. Maybe a little blunt, but truthful. You know? I think they at least try to be honest. Sometimes it can come off a little wonky, a little insensitive, maybe. I don't know. I see the Three of Hearts, third party. I swear they're just a friend. I swear we're just friends. Something heavy about friend dynamic, or say a friend that gets in the way. I don't know. The Six of Spades comes up about moving on. They may have moved on from that friend. They may have cut this person off, or like maybe decided that they do what they want all of a sudden. I don't know. I'm picking up some weird energy, also like some baby mama drama energy, like a baby mama or something that still wants to keep them around their finger but don't want them at the same time. Kind of, it's a weird sticky energy that involves someone else that has nothing to do with you. And don't that just suck? So maybe that's where that justice card comes in, where it's like they know, they understand where they're at. If there's like some distance or some friction in the connection, they're obsessively thinking about like, well, I got what I deserved, you know, like it's like they feel like, you know, it's not even a remorse more so than a like, yep, an agreement with the universe that this is karma. Like I deserve would be where I'm at or something. It's like even that. And this may have come up like from a real honest come to Jesus discussion about something, the Three of Wands, and it was expected. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like if this is a breakup or like a situation where like maybe you're not talking to this person, or it doesn't feel like everything came to a head and like it was so dramatic. It may have felt that way, but it didn't manifest that way. It wasn't a bunch of hurt words and a bunch of screaming, and it didn't feel that way. At least not from them. So this may not even be somebody that you like pushed out of your life. This may be someone that's currently actively in your life. But I do feel like there's something that happened that we had to have a conversation about, and I feel like they're obsessively thinking about it, about what they said, about the reactions, all of it is like replaying it in their head. I'm gonna see the Queen of Swords in reverse. If they made the right decision, if they said the right things, the Three of Swords, there's a disappointment there too, a little bit. It's bittersweet, but it was honest. I don't know what that is. It was definitely honest. I'm here to say that. I do see how they feel about you as the Page of Cups. They feel like you're just so tender and sensitive, and like they're just not that all the time. And like they try to speak their truth, or like they try to say things in a way that's understandable, but that may not come across as a way that's emotionally relatable or emotionally sensitive. And you are very much that. And so it's like there's a clash there sometimes, and they feel like, I don't think they think you're too sensitive, but I do think they see you as almost like a gentle little duckling, kind of, you know, and quick to set it off and call some shit if they feel slighted with the Five of Wands. Petty sometimes. They feel like you'd be a little petty, a little bit petty. There could be an age difference here, but I'm just picking up on like just two very different personality types about how they deal with things or like communicate. But with moving forward, I do see the Three of Cups. It's enjoying each other, it's friendships, it's feeling good, it's everyone getting along again, kind of, so to speak. Even if you are getting along, so maybe it's continue to get along, or like appreciating the friendship on a different level. I see the Six of Wands in reverse. Maybe someone getting put in their place a little bit. Maybe somebody having to be humbled. Somebody having to put their foot in their mouth just a little bit. Getting caught saying something that maybe they shouldn't have said to somebody else or something. It's a little gossipy. I don't know. But it's like they genuinely seem to want to do better, or they seem to want things to get better. You know, they've had that reflection. But I don't know. Sound off in the comments. Let me know how this resonated, if this resonated. Thank y'all for leaving the tips, the donations, booking the readings. You know I love you. I mean it. I thank you, because y'all know if y'all don't pay me, I don't ever get paid. So like, go out there, be safe, and remember, if you got spirit, what spirit got you? Blessings in all we do. Bye.
Blessings in all we do. That do too.
What up, pal number 2? Welcome to your reading on who's obsessed, or at least obsessively thinking about you. for whatever reason. This could be romantic, platonic. I don't know. We're gonna get into it. But the first thing I'm getting, the vibes are strong. Y'all's BS detector, y'all BS meter is strong. Like it's like, because I'm here like something about this pile for somebody. It's just like this person is full of like shit. I don't know what it is. They just full of it. And I'm like, we're gonna get into why and dissect it, because I don't even know why yet. I just know, like, in my spirit, in my spirit of spirits, I feel like this person is playing in your face. I don't know why. Let's just break it down and get into it. Who is this? So you got Mercury in Virgo in the 4th house. So Mercury in Virgo, that's where it belongs. It's like spinning Virgo. It's someone who is always watching, is calculated. It could be a sibling. It could be a person that you went to school with, a person that's like a coworker, someone that you have to deal with on a day-to-day, but that maybe you didn't necessarily choose to. Like just someone like in your orbit in that capacity, right? If it's not romantic. And in the 4th house especially, it could be like a family member, like a sibling or a roommate. Someone or like a close friend, someone from your past. That energy, someone that you would be familiar with, you know, even if you're not like, say, close to this person, you know who they are. Even if you don't like mess with them, you know who they are. You know the antics. Because it's like the Mercury in Virgo energy is like this person may always have some kind of like scheme. Yeah, maybe it's like they get caught up in lies and shit. They get caught up in like, but it's like they give schemy, scammy kind of energy, like pull a fast one, like look over there, like type of shit. It's giving shifty. Signs I see so far don't have to be, this is just confirmations. I see Virgo heavy. I see Gemini, Cancer, Aquarius, all the fixed signs. So Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, and Leo, and Aries. So all of them, bitch. Which ones did you not see, Dap? I'll just be looking at the symbols and I'll tell you what I see in the symbols. You know, all of them kind of come up. Just in case you was wondering if I just pull these out my booty. I don't. I see the 6 of Spades, which is moving on. Okay. So this is somebody that you distance yourself from, or like just kind of like over it. At least there are 2. I think the feeling is mutual. I see the 2 of clubs, which is like plans for the future. So if this is them kind of like floating above the BS. And it's like say this could be somebody, I don't know the context, but even if they like say was shady, or they hurt you, or they did something wrong, they was wrong and they dipped or something like that, it's like they ain't losing no sleep over it. They just finding they're moving on, they're pushing through it, they're just coasting on along, you know, just floating in a sense, like making plans. They feel like they got it in the bag, like bright, like and if you're over there like stay choked up, feelings hurt or something like that, I'm just trying to say, like, or reiterate, like they don't feel the same. They do not give a fuck if that's the case, and that's part of the reason what makes them like ugh. Also see the 4 of Hearts, which is rejection. So they may have felt like they got out of a situation on you, maybe when you're catching feelings, and because they probably painted a picture as if they were, you know, you're growing together, that there was a future to be had, and realistically, like, you know, that wasn't probably true. And so it's like at the end of the day, they had the upper hand in that sense, because they didn't believe none of the stuff they was saying you was. Like, and I think they may have dipped, or like there was a rejection moment, a moment where someone felt like, what happened? You know? That wasn't fair, and I think that's kind of the case though. There's a strong energy of like maybe living together, or some kind of living arrangement being like involved in conversation. I don't know. But what I do know is the truth of the whole connection from their perspective of the 7 of Swords, which is they know they sneaky. They know they ain't shit. They know they're not shit. Like they would tell you I'm not shit. Like he probably, like in conversation. They're not in denial about it. The 7 of Pentacles in reverse, because they want everything fast now and in a hurry, and that included your relationship and what they wanted from the relationship, with their needs being met or whatever. They wanted it when they wanted it now, and we'll get to you and we'll give you yours when I get to it, but I want mine now. It's like they give that, like looking for a mama, not really a relationship or something. I don't know. It's giving all of that. And so if this is resonating for you, 1, hit the like button, and 2, I know this is a real like what the hell was wrong with me moment, and I feel you. But I think they're trying to circle the block. Like, I think they're trying to. I know you now. They're out of your hair. They're gone. You know, and good riddance. But for some reason, they're trying to circle the block. I don't. This Wheel of Fortune energy about how they feel about you. They feel like you like something about like they idealize you in their head. Like almost like even if they, like I said, even if they did you wrong, dirty, they know what they did. Even if they weren't like loyal to you, they see you as all the good parts of the relationship, which is probably true. It could very likely be true that is the case. But they see you as that. So this person doesn't even seem delusional. They don't even seem like they may be liars, but they're not delusional. I don't think they believe their own BS. They know who you are, and they know who they are. Do they belong in your life? Probably not. If this is resonating with you, I don't know. But like, probably not. But they're gonna try to circle back because you're worthy. There's something about you that's worth it, and that's not me boosting or gassing you up. It's just the truth. You have value and you have worth. You're loyal. You're kind. You are a blessing to those around you. You share your abundance. You share your resources. You want to see the good in people. You want blessings for everybody and the greater good of all. So it's like, why would you not be seen as all of those things, even if they don't treat you like that, even if they don't treat you as such? They know what you are. And that's the sad thing about it, if this is the case for you, because it's like in your world, in your head, you don't even fathom like how that could be possible. How could someone see so much goodness? Or like, if you can see that in me, or at least that I want to be that, it's like, why not value that? You know, it's like, it's hard to even imagine, but that is the case. But they trying to circle the block. There's something that you got that they want, whether it's your energy, whether it's your kindness, whether it's your attention, I don't know, but you got it, they want it. I do see the devil. Yeah, of course, the devil, the emperor. It's that I want it when I want it, and I want it now. It could be sex. It could be let me how can I say it? Butter you up a little bit, you know, to try to get you into the mood, you know, try to say the right thing, you know, try to play on your emotions a little bit, just to kind of get in and then get in, you know. It could be that. Whatever it is, it's a plan though. It's a plot. It's a ploy. The Two of Wands comes up as what you can expect moving forward. Is a idea. They feel like they're waiting to do something. Like it's already in works for them. Like they want to reach out for something. For like they're obsessively thinking about like how they could try to get back in your good graces for whatever reason. But I'm just here to warn you, point shit out. I don't know. Send off in the comments. Let me know how this resonated. If this resonated, thank you for the tip. Thank you for the Cash App tips and all that good stuff. It's keeping food in my belly and you know, life in my body, I guess. I don't know. Send off in the comments on how this resonated. Remember, guys, I love you. I mean it. If you got spirit, what spirit got you? Blessings and all we do. Bye.
If you got spirit, spirit got you. Blessings in all we do.
What up, pal number 3? Welcome to your reading. We're looking at who's obsessed, or at least obsessively thinking about you for whatever reason. This could be platonic or romantic. Put yourself where you fit in. We're going to look at the astrological placements that we rolled with the dice first to kind of see maybe who this person is, what they're about, how they fit into your life before we get into the cards, and kind of look at maybe what their train of thought is and where it's going to lead to, maybe, you know, based on the energy. So signs I see so far, you could be a Sagittarius, you could be a Leo, you could be a Libra, Taurus. That's about it so far. But what I'm seeing is this person could actually be like Sun in Libra in the second house, have that placement, have a strong Sun sign, maybe, or just carry like the traits of, like, say, Libra Sun, which is somebody who is basically at their core looking for, say, balance and harmony through relationships, through their dealings with people. They're normally very social people. They're normally very pleasing in the sense of like pleasant to be around, especially in the second house of self-worth. This could be someone who's kind of like people pleasing. This could be a people pleasing person. For some of y'all, this is someone that you're currently actively seeing, maybe dating, trying to get to know. For others, this may be an ex. For randomly, a few of y'all, it could be a parent. It could be a parent. I almost getting Leo vibes heavy on that. Like an authority figure. If this is like, say, someone who you're dealing with, it could be somebody that you met through work, or someone who has a good job. I'm hearing like they have a high paying job or a good job or a good role, where they're at, or you have similar roles. Like say if you met at work or met them at their job, or they came to your job, like something like that. Something about work is kind of intertwined within it because of how they see themselves and how you see yourself in the world as well. I'm not so far picking up on anything terribly toxic about this person. I do want to pull just a couple of these oracle cards first before we get into it. We have the Eight of Diamonds. Yeah, hard worker. This is the card for work. This is a type of person that will put in the work, both like physically, like say, take care of what they got to take care of in terms of like their resources, their finances, be a provider if that's the role they want to play. That's if they want to play it. But also, they are normally the ones who are quick to actually do the work and work on the relationship, or at least want to stick around during the hard parts or the challenging parts. You know, it's like they don't like being failures in anything that they do. So it's like relationships is one of them. I also see the Nine of Spades, which is regret and sorrow. So it's like this person may have a lot of regret from, like, say, past relationships about how maybe they handled things, maybe how things went. So maybe this person is like a hopeless romantic, or maybe this person really is like trying to figure out what it is about them that causes them not to have harmonious relationships with people. Obviously, if this is a new connection, every connection that they've had romantically has failed up until now, right? Obviously. So it's like this person seems to be the type that's doing the work. If this is somebody that you're dealing with on that type of level, especially if like you are getting to know each other, it's kind of giving that. But even if you aren't, it's like this could be a person who may have had a slip up in the beginning of the connection. Like so this, I'm still not getting anything like super toxic, super bad, super negative, super manipulative from this person or this pal. I'm really getting somebody who earnestly tries, you know, even if they aren't perfect, they earnestly try. I feel like they're their own worst enemy, or their own like person that gets in their way a lot of the times. They may have excesses, like may have a drinking problem, or like have a issue with something they like a lot. Like maybe they gamble a lot, maybe they escape through some kind of way, because I do see this Temperance card there. I think the truth of the connection of what makes them obsessively think about you is that maybe you make them want to balance things out in their life that need to be balanced. Maybe it's like there's something about you, whether you point it out intentionally or just like through your actions or words, or just how you live, you point out the little things that make them feel like they need to kind of balance something out in their own life, you know? And not to say that you have it all put together, you may not, but it's like there's something about your energy that makes them want to align more into a more balanced place, like wanting more for themselves. It kind of feels like, you know. You may have your Mars in Gemini, or they may have their Mars in Gemini. It was just someone who is like, doesn't, like I said, does not mind doing the work, especially the mental work, trying to figure out what's wrong or what's going on, or having a plan, talking things out. They may not be super connected to their emotions in the sense of like always feeling things and have their, you know, wear their emotions in their sleeve, but they are somebody who, who probably definitely try to, rationalize their emotions, or try to, figure them out. So they do talk about them, about how they feel in a more, probably more practical way. Or pragmatic way. Seeing a lot of 8s and 9s. So this person may also be older than you, or they hear themselves like someone who is very experienced. Like they don't come across as like somebody with a very immature energy. That's what I said. Like this person could be like a parent or something like that. For somebody, I'm hearing like they could be like with the age gap. Somebody got an age gap. I'm also seeing the Seven of Diamonds. They're patient. They'll wait. This person will wait. Even if there's distance, even if there's like, say, not a whole lot of communication, or whatever the situation is, it's like they're patient and with the idea of how to make this connection work. I see this King of Spades, which is like Aquarius energy. So there may be like a coolness to it. Like they may come across as like kind of calm, cool. Let's be friends. You know, just enjoy each other's time kind of energy, just to be around you, or like just to kind of keep you in a certain kind of loop. But how they feel about you is the Two of Swords, which is kind of like feeling like maybe sometimes you don't know what you want, or like you don't want to acknowledge what you want. It's like they feel like maybe you know what you want most of the time, but you don't actually like speak it, or you want it. It's almost like you almost like unintentionally come across like you want them to guess what you want, or you want them to figure it out and just deliver it. You know what I'm saying? And which would be terribly romantic and all of that good stuff. But it's like I think you make out better with using your words. You know. There's also something about things that are left unsaid. So this person may also feel like there are things that maybe never really got to be spoken or got to be like dealt with. So they may be repressing something. I see the Knight of Swords, wanting to come through, like wanting to tell you something, wanting to feel like they want to get something off their chest, or like at least point the elephant out in the room or something like that. You know, I don't feel like it's a ghosting situation. I do feel like there's an avoidance of talking about something real. It's like it's something that's felt, but it's not said. They want to desperately say something to you, but I don't know if they really will. You know, it's like it depends on, you know, everybody's gonna be different, but the desire to, it's like you're on their mind a lot because they want to tell you something, and it feels like the elephant in the room. I see the Seven of Cups, Six of Pentacles in reverse. It's about something not being equal, about not maybe feeling like part of like the connection is a little bit of a fantasy of like hoping one day it'll be more than what it is, or hoping that one day it'll develop into this thing that's that we both want or seem to want, and it's like it never quite gets there or something. Maybe that's they want to talk about why, or give you more than what they've been giving you. The Six of Pentacles in reverse can be like maybe an acknowledgement of knowing like maybe they're not giving you as much as they could, or they feel like they should because of maybe work or something like that, or busy, or like just their attention not being completely focused on a relationship, even though I think they take relationships seriously. But I do feel like they really want to get something off their chest in that regard. What you expect moving forward is the Eight of Pentacles, working things out. I feel like you haven't, like, even if things aren't great in the connection, there's no bridges that have been completely burnt or lost. So if you're thinking about that person, like we're like ain't no way in hell, this is not that person. This would be somebody else that you're not really focused on, or this may not be your pal. But this isn't the most toxic. This isn't even toxic at all. This is just somebody who's doing the best that they can. They're just doing the best they can with what they think they can, what they got available to them. You know what I'm saying? Take with that what you will. Sound off in the comments. Let me know how this resonated. If this resonated, leave some purple hearts. Thank you for leaving the tips. If this hit, thank you for booking readings. I love y'all. I mean it. Remember, if you got spirit, what spirit got you? Blessings and all we do. Bye.